So you can directly go there and heal. No need to do 7 chakras. But somebody is having diabetes, then you need to heal 7 chakras, then go to the pancreas and heal. Somebody is having severe, chronic back pain, then heal the 7 chakras, then go to the back pain.
All right, this is going to sound really stupid, but when you have the person turn over, you just do the root chakra there, or you come back all the way and repeat the chakra?
Let's see, you can do root chakra, and if you feel like you can do other chakras, you will be intuitively guided. So generally, yeah.
The other night we were talking about color healing, color energy. I had 2 color experiences on Jackie's chakras that were, first of all, at her heart chakra, all these spirit dogs came and were like giving their love during the heart chakra. That was awesome. But when I was at Jackie's throat, it felt like I was healing with color. First, I was putting a lot of yellow, then green, then white. But when I was at her root chakra, it felt like while I was putting energy, what I was seeing was her color, which was going back and forth between purple, turning to red, turning to purple. I was just wondering if you could explain a little about the feelings where the throat felt like I was putting the color, the root felt like I was seeing her natural color.
Yeah, actually, you should be seeing always or experiencing always. That's always better in Pranashakthi. We don't put any color or anything ourselves because it's divinely guided. So they decide what is to happen, what is there to happen. So they provide the right color, right frequency, right vibrations, right dimensions, right intelligence, whatever is needed they provide. So you can just experience whatever is.
Yeah, I didn't mean I was doing it, but I just felt like it was going through me into her. Whereas at the root chakra, it felt
you
more
saw
like
that the energy is there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. So somewhere you see, somewhere you don't see, somewhere you feel you are giving, somewhere you feel it's already existing. You are correcting it or you are setting that. That's fine. Absolutely. As I told you, they are guiding. So whatever needed, that's what's going to happen. And if you're a little sensitive or clairvoyant, you can start seeing or experiencing things. People who are not that sensitive, not clairvoyant, they won't see anything, they don't feel anything, but the person feels. Who is receiving the person feels. Okay. So how was your experience generally when you received? All of you felt the energy flowing into you when the person was healing you?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
And all of you also felt when you were giving?
Yes.
Did you feel something was happening? That's beautiful. So that's more important. And all of you felt good after receiving healing? Okay, that's good. So that's the beginning. Once you practice more, then you become more masters, experienced and more masters. Initially, it might be a lot of hesitations and a lot of expectations, a lot of other things to be there. That's fine. So after doing twice, thrice healing, then you start getting a knack of it. Maybe after 10 times, you feel, oh, I can do it. And after maybe 10, 15 times, 20 times, you feel like you're an expert. Okay. So now let us come back. See, we did 7 chakras. And after doing 7 chakras, you can go to the trouble spots and heal. Wherever issue is there, you can heal. So that is the chakra healing. But actually, the healing should be whole body healing. When time is a constraint, then only you go for chakra healing. So whole body healing, what happens? There are around 36 points. Okay. And I assure you, if you give that healing to someone, that person is going to be your slave.
How many points?
Person feels so good that whatever you tell, that person will obey.
We can do that. This is where the ego can get in here.
If it is so good, then it's nice. Okay. Now, how to do 36-point healing? So the point number 1 is here. It's very similar to Reiki points, but maybe a few extras are there. So this is the point number 1. Then point number 2. All there in the list, it's there. There's a table. You will find that. Point number 2. Then point number 3, like this or like this. Back of the head. Okay. Then on the eyes, either this way or this way. It all depends upon your convenience. then temples, then go to the ears, then come to the throat, okay. Then thyroid and thymus. Then you come to the lungs, then you come to the heart chakra, you come to the solar plexus, then you come to the liver, gallbladder, spleen, pancreas. Okay. Then you come to the navel. Then you come to the you can do the like for ladies it will be uterovarine system, but you can generally for gents also you can do it. Nothing wrong with that. Wherever any other muscles or other things. Then you come to the sacrum. Then you come to the hip. Then you come to the thighs. If you have more time, you can do one by one. If you have less time, you can directly do two. Then come to the knees. Again, if you have time, one by one knee, two knees. One knee means one bottom, one top. Two knees means you can do this way, this way. Okay. Then you come to the calf muscles. Again, if you have time, lot of time, hold like this. If you have less time, you can do like this or like this. Then ankles. Then you come to the soles. Okay. Then you come to the palms. Suppose I'm healing her, is my own palms I can keep like this. For her, I have to hold the palm like this, the other palm also. Okay. Then similarly wrists, then the forearms, then the elbows, then up arms, then shoulders. Then suppose shoulders, other person I can do like this. For self I can do like this. Then you go with the neck, back of the neck. Then you come to back of heart chakra. Then back of solar plexus. Then kidneys. Then you go to the back of navel. Then you go to the root chakra. Okay. So it works out to almost 36 points. Right?
Wow.
The whole body.
In
And
30 minutes.
If you do 2 minutes each
That's what
point,
you told us this
36
morning.
points should be more than 1 hour. So it will
That's
be like
right.
1 hour, 10 minutes or something like that. You give someone 1 hour to 10 minutes of Pranashakti, the person is guaranteed to listen whatever you tell. It feels so good. And particularly someone comes from hard work whole day and you give that to that person. It's so good. And he or she will do anything.
Whatever you tell them.
Yes,
I have a
that's why I'm
question.
trying. Yeah.
On the chart here, the numbers are different than here. So those are the energy points?
Might be, should be.
Because like it says...
They're not same?
No.
Okay.
No.
Maybe the person who wrote that created the chart and he might not have properly coordinated. But that's
Because
okay.
it's very different. It's very, very
It
different.
could be they're taken from two different,
That's what I'm thinking.
because I put this together based on information that Guruji gave me from other flyers. So it could
Okay.
be they're from two different things that ended up.
Okay.
So what
being
you
the
do is you
same
follow the table.
information,
Don't follow the picture.
Follow this,
Follow
not
the
the
table.
picture. Okay,
That's better.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't know those were... Right.
Well, the
They're
chakras
supposed to
aren't
be
there.
related, but
The
Pressure
chakras
points
are
like
not
this
there.
nothing may be possible.
Yeah.
So
That's
better
what I'm
follow the
thinking.
table.
Okay.
That's better.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think-
Now,
I mean, it's the same points, it's just the numbers,
The numbers
are different,
Right,
but
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
chakras are not on there. Good reference all this.
so if you have, say, an hour or more, then you can go for whole body healing. And suppose you have around 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, go for 7 chakra healing. Okay? And if you have less time, like say 5 minutes or 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, then 2 points. Here and the soles. If you have 5, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you have 3 minutes or something, still you want to give a good healing, then you go for 1 point level. This is the center of your body. So what you do, there is something called Brihaspati Mudra. Okay. So you connect the entire body. You have to go to the navel, and from here you say Pranashakthi and go to the crown. And again Pranashakthi back to navel. Pranashakthi go to the feet. You need not to bend forward. Mentally you are going to the feet. And Pranashakthi coming back to the navel. So like this, do thrice. Keep chanting Pranashakti while doing it. And once you do thrice, the entire system is connected to navel now. Imagine while doing it, you're connecting the whole system to navel. The navel is well connected to the whole body. Then you give healing here, then the whole body gets benefited. Okay.
What is the name of this mudra?
Brihaspati mudra. Brihaspati. Brihaspati is Jupiter. Brihaspati means Jupiter.
Is it on our sheet?
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it's there somewhere. That method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the.
So this quickly heals a person. You know, suppose you want to give a blast of energy, less minimum time to someone. Do this. At just one point, you can heal the entire body and give energy to the whole body. Okay.
Would you demo that one more time? Would you demonstrate that just one more time? You were standing when you did it. I missed the bottom.
So this is the mudra, and go to the navel, and from here say Pranashakthi, and go to the crown, and Pranashakthi. Come to the navel, Pranashakthi to the feet, Pranashakthi to the navel. And while doing it, imagine your whole body is getting connected with this chakra, and do thrice like this. So then thrice is done, and it's connected now. Then you place your palm here and heal. Okay. A single point healing. You can heal a person with one go. Right. And when you are healing, it's not just body. You are healing body, you are healing mind, you are healing emotions, you are healing intellect. So all the 5 aspects. We'll discuss about it now. Okay. So let us try to understand the anatomy and psychology, anatomy and physiology of your psychic system.
I'm looking at it here. The Manipura chakra is which one?
Pardon?
The
Manipura chakra is at the navel.
That's the middle. Okay, thank you.
So Manipura is not at solar plexus. Manipura is in navel. There are some, schools they talk about Manipura at solar plexus, but not true. Solar plexus is an independent chakra, which is supposed to be a minor chakra of Manipura, of navel chakra. So solar plexus is an independent chakra, which is coming under navel chakra, extension of navel. So let us discuss about the psychic anatomy and physiology. Now, when you look at me, how many bodies you can see? One body only? Some people tell I have 3 bodies. And some people tell, no, you have 5 bodies. And some people even tell more. 7, 9, 11, 13. So many different. And all of each of them are true. I have all these bodies. Not only me, each of us. We have at least 3 bodies. Physical body. These things are not written. If you want to write, you can write. So physical body, astral body, and causal body. Causal, C-A-U-S-A-L. Causal body. Physical, astral, and causal. In Sanskrit, we call them Sthula Sarira. Sarira means body. Sthula means gross. So gross body or physical body. Sthula Sarira. Then Sukshma Sarira. Sukshma means subtle and Sarira means body. Subtle astral body. And Karana Sarira. Karana means cause. So it's causal body. So these are the 3 bodies we have. And these 3 bodies, only the physical body is visible, not the other body. The astral body and the causal body are not visible. Have you heard of a ghost? Yes, all of you?
Yeah.
What is a ghost?
Spirit.
Yeah, it's basically,
Lost their body.
ghost is a living being minus physical body. Okay. So each of us, we have our ghosts with us. So don't be afraid of ghosts. So your physical body plus your ghost equal to you. When you dream, what happens? you go to different places, right? You sleep here and you go to Chicago or Los Angeles and come back here, right? Sometimes India or China or some other places and come back here. So how do you do that? Basically, yeah. Your astral body and causal body with soul, they leave the physical body, they go wherever they want and they come back again. And not only planet Earth, they can go to anywhere. They can go to some plane. They can go to 7th plane or 6th plane or minus 7th plane, wherever they want. So, in dream, basically, your astral and causal body with soul, they leave the physical body and go, have a picnic and come back. Okay. They can go to past, they can go to future, they can go anywhere. So that's dream. Now, what happens during the time of death? Same thing, not much different. Your astral body, causal body with soul, they leave the physical body and they go out. Come back. They don't come back. The difference between dream and death is, in death, dream they go and come back. But death, they go and don't come back. That's the difference. Our physical body is connected with the other bodies with the etheric link. So as long as the etheric link is intact, they can go out, roam around and come back. At the moment the etheric link is severe, then they cannot come back. That's what that is.
The astral and causal body travel together, or do they go out ordinarily separately?
Generally they go together. Occasionally, yes, possible what you're telling. Occasionally.
What's the difference between the two?
I will explain.
I thought we were giving it
I will explain.
jumping ahead.
Okay. So generally what happens when a person dies, the physical body dies, not the astral body, not the causal body, not the soul. They remain alive. So they're supposed to go to astral plane, Sukshma Loka, after that. Supposed to go to astral plane and stay there. But if you have a strong, unfulfilled desire, then what happens? You become earth struck. You cannot go. Then you become a ghost, so-called ghost. Like somebody has a strong desire to see his son or daughter getting married, and he dies before that. Then he becomes earth struck till he sees them getting married. And once they get married, then he leaves. Somebody had a strong desire of learning Pranashakthi, and he dies before that.
That's sad.
When they come here and they're here.
You
There are
see
few.
everybody who's here?
See,
Just wondering.
clairvoyantly, and you might see few people sitting in different places. There are few empty spaces. Many times when you go to medical colleges and some of the professional colleges, when you look at the for classroom, when class is going on, you see some of them who are not in the room. When you look at clairvoyantly the classroom, because they had some strong desire to study that particular program and they died before that. So there might be few. If you look clearly, then you can see them. So it's good. They're fulfilling their desire. So it's not necessarily Pranashakti. They want to learn something very powerful healing too. They had a desire. So they came and learning.
Could they
So-
be learning that for the next lifetime?
Next lifetime to
So
carry.
could they be learning that to bring back to them with them for their next lifetime?
Sometimes yes. Generally what happens if they meet a great master, the master helps them to erase the impression. Then they go back. But somewhere if they have that strong
Yeah.
impression, then they come back and they try to learn. That's
Sometimes we have spirits who are here because they're healing before they move on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are regularly healing somewhere, or you are a healer who is capable of healing people, if somebody has a strong desire of receiving healing before going, so they come back to you. It's possible. Sometimes you'll be forced to pray or meditate for some unknown people. So that's because they demand healing from you. So generally, otherwise the people who are here, if they do some good practices for the departed soul, their impressions get erased, and once the impressions are erased, then they move on. They go to the next plane, astral plane. There are two astral planes: higher astral plane, lower astral plane, so-called hell and heaven, heaven and hell. So now what happens? Once they go to the astral plane, they sit there and they look at their life. Why do you come here? You come here to go closer towards self-realization. The very purpose of life is realizing yourself. But what happens? Not everyone is so lucky to complete their journey in this life itself. So they learn certain things and reach their soul, then they go back. Again, they come for another trip to enrich their self and make them more mature. So the journey continues. So, but unfortunately, many of us, we don't learn what we're supposed to learn here. And we go back. And after going back there, we have to sit down and look back and understand the purposes of life. So once you understand, then that karma gets worked out. So like you came here to, work out some karma with someone. You were supposed to, do something to that person, and that person is supposed to do something to you. But what happens? You signed a contract. I will talk about it. You signed a contract with the person and came here. But unfortunately, you don't understand that contract, and you get angry with that person or upset with that person. And you generate a new karma, and which links you to another cycles of life. Okay. But once you go up there and you understand, you need to look back and understand. Then only you're free from that particular karma. You created a new cycle, that's a different thing. But that karma has to be worked out. To work out that karma, you need to understand why you underwent that situation. So that is what happens, once you go there. Sometimes you yourself understand certain things, sometimes you don't understand yourself, then the guides and angels, other people, masters, they come and help you. They tell, okay, look, you underwent this particular situation, this is the reason. And then once you understand, then you are out of that karma. So whole life you study, you are fine, then you are ready to take the next plunge, next life, right? Sometimes you might decide to take a hiatus. You might tell, oh, let me rest for a while. So it may be 5 months or 5 years or 500 years or 1,000 years. Sometimes I have seen souls who come back after 1,000 years. When you do past life regression on them, you see they were not recently born. They were born 2,000 years back.
They would have to wait that long to work out their karmic issues?
Yeah. You decide to take a break. Now, one girl came to me. She was not ready to drink water at all. She was not drinking water at all. She was taking bath with water, but not drinking. She was drinking everything else, like juice or anything. She was drinking, but not water. And she was around 29-year-old. And her parents told, since we know she has not touched water. So then we did some past life work. We took her to past life, and we found 2,000 years back, her husband poisoned her with water for another lady. So he fell in love with another lady, so he gave poison in water to this lady. So she drank, and before death she understood it's poison. And she came back with that impression, and after 2,000 years she came back. She was deeply shocked, so she wanted to take rest for 2,000 years. Then she decided to come back, and she came. And we did healing work, and we healed her. We went to the past and we healed. Then she started drinking water. So sometimes some souls take quite a long time. So now, once you decide, I want to come, then what you do? You have a huge karmic bank. So maybe a few million karmas are there. So now you decide, okay, I would like to work out 50,000 karmas. Pick up those 50,000 karmas, keep it on your table. Then each karma, you have to look at it and you have to decide of them already come, and some of them are there. So then you go to them and request them, dear friend, I have some karmic give and take with you. So please let us oblige each other. Let us work out. Some of them they agree that moment, some of them they don't. Then if they don't, then keep back that karma and pick up another karma. So you sign contracts with all of them, and you come here. Somebody you sign a contract that I'm going to torture you for 9 months, and after getting out of you, I will torture you further for many, many years. Then she becomes your mom. Another person, you sign contract with that person. Oh, you are going to work like a donkey for me. You will do everything for me. And once I'm ready, still I'm going to torture you. Then he becomes your dad.
Yeah. Is it all about torture?
No.
Can't there be
Give some
karmic
happiness
love?
to him also, her also. In the form of torture, you give pain and happiness both. Then some people you sign contracts, with husband or wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, or just friends, children, grandchildren. So many signing these contracts. Huge database of contracts. Sign with everyone. Then you are ready. Then take the next plunge. Okay. And we don't understand that. Somebody insults us. Actually, you with folded hands, you requested that person, please, you do this to me because it is due. I have done to you. You should give me back. So, but when he does that, you get angry with that person and you try to harm that person. Very unfair. So, so that's how it happens. That's how you get into cycles of karma. Then you, life after life continues, and you generate new karma. Okay. So this is your astral body. Then what is causal body? Yes, what is standing?
I descended to the floor.
So the causal body is the cause, the body which contains all the causes of life. That is why it is also known as seed body, or because it contains all the karmic seeds. That's why it is known as seed body. And this is the closest body to the soul. When right time comes, right water, right manure, right atmosphere, then the seed sprouts and becomes a plant. That's how you undergo karma. Till that time, the karma is sleeping in seed form. Okay, this body is very important for our growth. We need to work out with the seeds. Right? So these three bodies, physical, astral, and causal bodies, are divided into 5 kosas or sub-bodies. 5 sub-bodies. Pancha kosa we call it in Sanskrit. Pancha means 5. Kosa is a sub-body. Now these 5 sub-bodies are Annamaya kosa. Annam means food. Kosa means body. Food body, the body which is made up of food. That is first body. That is a food body or Annamaya kosa. Then we have Pranamaya kosa, the body which is made up of prana, cosmic energy. So that is known as pranic body, energy body, etheric body, vital body, etheric double, aura, bioplasmic body. Some Russian scientists, they discovered with every living being there's a bioplasma-like material available. Plasma is the 4th state of matter, solid, liquid, and gas. Beyond that, there is something called plasma. This very subtle material. So they found with every living being there is a plasma-like material available, and that's why they call it bioplasma. And the body which is made up of this bioplasma is known as bioplasmic body, more or less same energy body. Okay, aura. You can take photograph of this body using special cameras known as Kirlian cameras, and I think she has a couple of things. So you can take photograph of this body, and then we have something called Manomaya kosa, the body of lower mental activities or emotional activities. You can call it lower mental body or emotional body. Then we have something called Vijnanamaya kosa, that is the higher mental body or intellectual body. Then we have Anandamaya Kosa, bliss body, body of bliss. Physical body, the food body, you understand what it is. Nothing much to discuss. You've already studied about it. Energy body is very important for us. Most of the diseases come from this body. First, the disease appears in this body, then it gets transferred into the other body, physical body. So sometimes, I sense it, I tell people, but people feel upset about it because medically they checked and nothing is there. Somebody had told you have some liver issue, and he told, oh, I just checked, and there is no liver issue. He told, okay, better be careful, better take care of your liver. And after 2 months, he comes to me and tells, oh, yes, I got a liver problem. I told you that time, if you would have taken care of it, then it would have been much better for you. You would not have ended up with physical liver problem. But people think, it's something, I'm just like that telling. But because I sense that, because disease first comes to the energy body, and it takes some time for it to manifest in the physical system. Okay. Similarly, it leaves the energy body first, and it takes some time for a physical body to become fine. Now, how the physical body gets affected? What is the link between your etheric body and the physical body? Etheric body is made up of energy, cosmic energy. And when it gets contaminated in certain areas of your etheric body, so those areas, the negative energy gets stuck. And once the negative energy gets stuck, it induces improper vibrations at electronic level of that corresponding physical area. The electrons in the corresponding physical area start vibrating wrongly. And once they vibrate wrongly, atoms get destabilized. And once the atoms are destabilized, molecules get affected. Once the molecules are affected, cells get affected. Once cells get affected, either they die or malfunction. And once that happens, you develop disease. Right? So accumulation of negative energy causes the physical issue. Right? And how this accumulation of negative energy happens there? Because of your thoughts. Which will come to the next body, you will understand. The next body is your Manomaya Kosa, lower mental body, emotional body. So most of the diseases come from this body. When you think something, you affect this body. If you think positively, you create positive impact on this body. If you think negatively, you create negative impact on this body. If you undergo a stressful thought, emotionally shattering thought, disturbing thought, harmful thought, you create disturbances in this body. And wherever you create disturbance in this body, the corresponding area of the pranic body or the energy body gets affected, gets contaminated. Energy becomes negative there. Once that happens, the electronic pattern gets affected in the physical body. And once the electronic pattern gets affected, cells get affected, and you develop a disease. That's the link between your mind and body. That's why, today there is a science called PNI, Psychoneuroimmunology. The latest development in medical science today. Many medical schools, they started teaching master's program in PNI, mind over body. Okay. So, and today medically it is proven that 60 to 70% of the diseases are psychosomatic, mind-related physical problems. I believe 100% diseases are psychosomatic. There is nothing, no disease which is not psychosomatic. And even accidents. Can you imagine accidents are psychosomatic? It's like this. You get too frustrated with your life. You feel so tired. Running, so much of work and getting tired. And you feel, I need a rest. I need a break. Then you meet with an accident, 2-3 months you're on bed rest. Right? Or you get a severe problem with surgery, back surgery or something, 2-3 months of bed rest. Right? Yeah. Genetic disorders. They're psychosomatic. Because all of us in our genes have all the problems. Think of any problem, it is there in our genes. If you undergo stress continuously, then slowly what happens, these genetic patterns become activated. And we have a, in third level of Pranashakti, today, tomorrow we are doing first and second, but third level we have genetic healing, Pranashakti genetic healing, where you learn how to heal genes and DNA and other things. So genetic healings are based on your stress. When you undergo too much of stress, then based on your karma, certain genes become active. So karma plays a role. Yes, yes. It's because of your mother's stress, or the stress you underwent inside the womb of your mother. Your mother is undergoing stress, then naturally you also undergo. That's the difference.
Is the same relate to personality disorders? From childhood on. I mean, not something created by
again,
life
it
experience.
develops because of stress. The personality disorders, bipolar, and schizophrenia, and some other issues are based on.
And then you'd say stress in the mother's womb.
It plays a role.
And
some cases mother, some cases
kind of
later.
Activates karma then. Karma.
Many diseases come because of your 0 to 5 upbringing. That time, whatever stress you underwent, and some of them before, some of them after.
Well, not to put too much blame on us mothers, but we do work here with German new medicine practitioners, and it is amazing the amount of curing or complete reclaiming of health issues they've done just through hypnotherapy, or hypnotherapy combined with energetic healing. We have seen extraordinary recoveries from things that you think there's no way this is what they'll be for life. And on top of that, we do work with alternative healers for autism. We do a lot of work here with autism spectrum, and there are some practitioners that have completely eradicated all symptoms and signs of autism or dramatically reduced signs of Down syndrome. Now, in my family, we're like cool with our Asperger's autism combo. We enjoy it, so we don't feel there's anything to heal us. It's just a different way of thinking. But there are many people where it interrupts their ability to live. And I have seen people where the doctors say this person has no autism. And they go, no, I've been autistic my whole life, but they have had through hypnotherapy and alternative. So I just wanted to say, like, we've seen in modern medicine supporting an alternative way of saying everything that you're saying.
In fact, we do in India something called premarital yoga and premarital Pranashakti. So where we train the expected, husbands and wives and mothers, fathers, how they're supposed to live their life, how they're going to treat with, future children. So a lot of training is required for people, because once they're trained properly, then the children who will come out of them will be wonderful. A lot of issues we can nip at the bud stage if we can work on that. The training of parents is very, very important.
Yeah, we do need more of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was my understanding that when people come and are born with Down syndrome, for example, that they've chosen that because it's their intention to either affect another person or for their own spiritual growth and development. But what you're saying sounds like that's contradictory, or am I not understanding?
Not contradictory, not contradictory. See, what you're telling, that's correct. Most of the time, the severely affected autistic children or Down syndrome and similar cases, they come with one-way karma. Like, they have something, they're almost reaching a higher state, but they have some karmas left with someone who is they're supposed to give back to that person. They come to that family and they give back. And they don't get affected much. These people get affected more.
But I mean, it almost sounded like we were going down the path of it's stress during the pregnancy that can cause these ailments, but that doesn't, I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me, because
no, but
if I
thing is that,
chose,
see what happens if there are some karmic issues with that person, and whoever the soul which is supposed to take birth, he might have forgotten that some karmic issues are there with this particular person. So he was planning to have a normal life, but once this person undergoes stress, and stimulates, the higher soul understands, yes, there are some issues. So why not this particular thing becomes triggered so that that particular karma is also taken care of in this life. So then the person becomes a autistic child.
So it's the physical cause for the soul contract.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it creates a proper environment for the soul to download that particular karma from the karmic bank and instill it.
I think as we have so many, the next stage of evolution occurring, it's very easily corrupted by all the toxins and pollutions in the world and the bad diets, that you have a growth that's occurring that people are choosing to be part of, but at the same time it's a battle to have it come out right. Or, I mean, it's going through an evolutionary stage. I think if we had a cleaner planet, we would see more autism and Asperger's as a new state of thinking, as opposed to something that you could consider, a malady.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, as I told you, there are two types of things. One is because of there's a real issue, and not all the autistic children are crystal children.
Right.
Some of them are crystal children or indigo children, but some of them might not be. So they might be just working out their karmas.
Yeah.
It's possible, but few of them are definitely very special children, and they are great souls.
So getting back to her question about it's so many different things that can cause it, but getting back to the genetics, do you think there's any real genetics, or is it just the mind and believing that, oh, my grandfather had it, and my grandfather,
See, mind plays a role in bringing out the genetic issue.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you don't know that there's a genetic trait,
it might not be in last 2, 3, 4 generations. It might be from 10th or 15th. It's possible. You might be carrying the gene, but you are not aware of such things. Because you are aware maximum 2 generations, 3 generations, that's it. More than that, no. So generally, every human being has cancer genes. Every human being is having every possible gene. So only thing is that, based on the karma, because same family, 5 different children, they undergo 5 different things. So that's because of the karma. The stress, karma, and their lifestyle. So all put together, it works out. It's a very complex combination. It's not very simple. It's very complex. But these things play a role in a person undergoing certain karmas.
and that's where meditating, eating well, choosing a more simple life, having good, pure thoughts and emotions all helps.
Yeah, a qualitatively better life is definitely helpful in even reversing karma. We'll come to karma. So, okay. So now we discussed about the manomaya kosa, the lower mental body, so which is storehouse of all the creating house of all the diseases. 99% diseases are coming from that, or 90% at least. So based on your thoughts. Next body is your intellectual body, vijnanamaya kosa, which is higher mental body. Using this body, using the emotional body, you work with, you generate all your emotions from that body, all your emotional thought patterns. And intellectual body, or the vijnanamaya kosa, you use for all the higher thoughts, intellectual or intuitive thoughts, and spiritual thoughts. So all those things are happening in this body. And the next body is known as your spiritual body or bliss body, Anandamaya kosa. Now, can you tell me what is the difference between bliss and pleasure and happiness? Can you differentiate bliss from pleasure and happiness?
Pleasure and happiness are temporary. I would say more temporary, not feeling bliss is become enlightened and you're one with the universal mind.
Good. Pleasure or happiness in Sanskrit, there's a beautiful word, sukha. So Su means good and Ka means space or surrounding. So Sukha means good surrounding. That means things around you are happening the way you think good. Okay, then you are happy. Or you get pleasure or happiness. Right? That means the way you think, exactly same way your spouse, husband or wife, they work that way, the children, they work that way, parents, they work that way, siblings, they work that way, friends and colleagues, they work that way, the whole world works that way. Then you are happy. Right? And there is another word in Sanskrit called dukkha, suffering, pain. Dukh means bad, Su means good, Dukh means bad, bad surrounding. That means the way you think, exactly opposite way things happen. So then you undergo pain and suffering. So that means you are dependent on others to be happy or unhappy. Right? So you are slave to others. If they want, they can make you happy. If they want, they can make you unhappy. Simple. So you want to remain slave to others? So what to do? To search for something which is not dependent on others. And what is that? That's you, yourself, your soul. You know the definition of your soul? Satchidananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means eternal truth. Chit means pure consciousness. And bliss means absolute, Ananda means absolute bliss. So who are you? You are pure eternal truth, pure consciousness, and absolute bliss. And can you suffer? Possible?
Yes.
But we suffer. Because we are not identifying ourselves with ourselves. We are identifying with experiences to others. That's why you are suffering. Okay? So, we'll sing a bhajan, right? Chanting. We'll do a chanting. It's English, partially English. Soham soham, soham soham, soham soham, soham shivoham. Say, soham soham, soham soham, soham soham, soham shivoham. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am Shiva. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am Shiva. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this body is not mine.
I am not this body is not mine. I am not this body is not mine.
When some accidents, your hand gets stuck, still you exist. So your arm is not you. Something happens, your heart, you transplant it. So heart is not you. Something happens, you transplant your kidney, the liver. So you are not the kidney or you are not the liver. And a day will come, you can transplant your brain also very soon. Only the software transference problem is there. Hardware transference not at all an issue. Because you hardly use 2 to 3% of your brain cells. So even a rat's brain is enough for you. So only problem is how to transport this, the software from one brain to other brain. That's the issue. Okay, so you are not the body. Are you the mind? No, when you're in coma, mind doesn't work. Still you're existing. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine.
I am not this mind is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine.
I am not this intellect is not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine.
I am not this intellect is not mine. I am not this intellect This intellect is not mine.
I am not these emotions are not mine. I am not these emotions are not mine.
I am not these emotions are not mine. I am not these emotions are not mine.
Then who are you? You're neither body, nor mind, nor intellect, nor emotions. Then who are you? I am neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I'm neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. Neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I'm neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am Shiva. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am Shiva. Soham Soham. Soham Soham. Soham Soham. Soham Shiva.
Soham Soham. Soham Soham. Soham Soham. Soham Shiva. Soham Shiva. Soham Shiva.
So you are the soul, right? So which is not dependent on anything. So once you understand, then you are not slave to anyone, right? So now onwards, when something good happens, very good, you become happy, no issues. I'm happy with that. But when something bad happens, don't get pain, don't suffer. So what you should say when something wrong happens to you?
Thank you.
You should say, I'll give you a mantra. Yes. Anandoham. What is Ananda? Ananda means bliss. Aham means I. So I am blessed. Okay? So when you fought with your husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, don't feel upset. So what you should say? You should say, Anandoham. 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 Ananda. What you should say? Anandoham. 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 Ananda. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Blessed absolute. Blessed I am. Right?
Yeah.
And tomorrow, suppose your children are not listening to you, they're going against you. So what you should say? Anandoham. 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 I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Blessed absolute bliss. So now onwards, only happiness or bliss. No happiness and sorrow. So anytime sorrow comes, replace it with bliss. Right? So you got a mantra. Anandoham. I am blessed. So now the body which makes you experience this bliss is known as Anandamaya Kosa or bliss body. Or bliss body. The body through which you experience bliss. And when do you experience bliss? When you are in deep meditation, because you experience Satchidananda, you experience eternal truth, pure consciousness, and absolute bliss. Right? So, when you are, experiencing bliss, that bliss you use this body to experience. Anandamaya kosa. And that happens during deep meditation. And deep sleep too. There's a thin line between deep sleep and deep meditation.
And when doing good.
Pardon?
And when doing good.
I'll come to that. So deep sleep, deep meditation. See, deep sleep, I say, sleep is unconscious meditation and meditation is conscious sleep. So both the cases you experience bliss, but after sleep you don't remember once you come out. But after meditation you carry forward the vibration, the fragrance throughout the day. Right? Then deep devotional ecstatic states, like you're chanting, singing, praying to God. So that time you go into a very elevated state, ecstatic state. So there also you experience bliss. Any other time, like he said, unconditional service. When you do service without expectation, then you experience bliss. Remember when you are a mother or father to a little baby, you are doing so much for the baby without any expectation, right? And it was giving you so much of bliss. Right? True or not? You never expected this baby is going to grow up and take care of me when I am going old. No. But once they grow up, then you start expecting. But when they're babies, no expectation. It's pure love, pure unconditional service to them. Right? And so many times, many unconditional service, related activities you do, and that gives you tremendous happiness and bliss. Okay. So deep sleep, deep meditation, deep devotional ecstatic states, and deep and unconditional service provides you bliss. And also, when you rightly said, when you really do real healing, that time also you experience bliss. Okay.
Meditation is conscious.
Yes. And sleep is unconscious meditation. Okay. So now, let us come back to our 3 bodies and 5 sub-bodies. Your 3 bodies, your physical body has only one sub-body, that is your food body. Okay. And your astral body has 3 sub-bodies. Pranic body, then your, lower mental body, emotional body, then higher mental body, intellectual body. Your pranic body, lower mental body, higher mental body, emotional body, and intellectual body. All 3 makes your astral body. And finally, you have causal body. That has only one sub-body, that is bliss body. So literally, your bliss body and your causal body are same. So the karmic seeds are there in your bliss body. So more you go into blissful states, more you erase your karmas. More you dissolve your karmic seeds. The more you go into deep meditation, deep sleep, not dream sleep, deep sleep, then deep devotional ecstatic states, and unconditional service, you more erase karmas. And through healing, Pranashakthi. When you use purest unconditional love of Supreme Mother, you also erase these karmas. Tomorrow you will learn how to work on that, how to work on the karmas, how to dissolve karmas using Pranashakthi. Okay. So these are the 4-5 ways you can work on your karmas. Now, we have studied so much about our physical body in schools, colleges, even some people learn in more detail in medical schools, right? But what about the astral body and causal body? Is there any school or college which teaches? No. No country, unfortunately. Unfortunately, nobody teaches. Maybe very few institutions there. So we live with 20% knowledge about ourselves. If you have 5 bodies, out of that physical body or a food body is only 20%. And the best medical practitioner, best medical doctor who understands anatomy physiology so well, understands only 50% of the total knowledge. So that means 10%. And an ordinary doctor maybe 3-4%. And with that 3-4% knowledge, the doctor tries to treat you. Can a doctor treat you truly? No. This 80% is completely not known. So we need to understand this 80%. Right? That's needed. The anatomy and physiology of astral body and causal body is very important. Causal body you understood a little bit. We'll go in some future programs in more detail into causal body. But at least you understood how to deal with causal body. Okay. Now let us understand the astral body. The astral body is little bigger than the physical body. Okay. And it interpenetrates the physical body. It goes through the physical body and extends outward 3-dimensionally. And not only astral body, the parts of astral body too. Like we have heart, we have kidney, we have liver. For every physical part, there is an astral counterpart. And this astral counterpart, again, is little bigger than the physical body. It interpenetrates the physical body. It extends outward 3-dimensionally. Might have heard of, seen the boiled potato, freshly boiled or baked potato. If you go close to it, you feel the heat. Poke your finger inside, it will be too much heat. Right? So heat is inside and outside, same thing. Astral body, and this is potato, and this is the heat. Right? So the astral body is interpenetrating the physical body and extending outward 3 dimensions. The same way with the physical astral organs. So, like physical heart here, there are astral heart. There is the astral heart which is bigger than the physical heart. It interpenetrates the physical heart and extends outward 3-dimensionally, larger. The shape is same, size is bigger. And then, like we have physical blood vessels through his blood flows, similarly we have vessels through his prana flows, the cosmic energy flows. And we call them nadis in Sanskrit. Chinese they call it meridians. Okay. Acupuncture meridian. Nadi. NADI. And there are 72,000 of such nadis. Huge network.
72,000?
Yes. Wow. Huge network of these nadis. And whenever two or more nadis join together or crisscross each other to create a junction, the junction is known as a chakra. Okay. Chakra is junction of nadis. 72. So how many chakras are possible? How many times 72,000 nadis can crisscross each other?
Oh, like a million?
So many. So there are so many chakras in our body. Not infinite, yeah, possibly infinite. Yeah, there are thousands and thousands of chakras are there in your body. Chinese people, they have identified 1,300 something acupuncture points. Okay, but 1,500? 1,300 something I heard, 1,354 or something, maybe more. But there are thousands of such points. Right? And in India, we call them marmas. Marmas. So, these are known as actually chakras. Okay. But we talk about 7 chakras, right? There are 7 chakras, true, but they are major chakras. What is a major chakra? The junction of major nadis. When a set of major nadis join together to create a junction, then that junction is known as a major chakra. And what is a major nadi? A nadi, or the energy channel, which is responsible for a major organ or major area, major part of our body. And when a set of such major nadis join together to create a junction, that's known as a major chakra. And though there are 72,000 of nadis, there are 3 most important nadis. They are known as Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. Moon nadi, sun nadi, and central channel. Central nadi. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. IDA, Ida, PINGALA, Pingala, SHUMNA, SHUMNA, Sushumna. SHUMNA, Sushumna. And Ida, 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 PINGALA, Pingala, and Sushumna, SHUMNA. So, three most important nadis. And these three most important nadis, they crisscross 7 times along the spine. Okay, a double helix structure.
Is that like the Kundalini?
No, Kundalini is a sleeping energy.
Okay.
So this is about the chakras, the 7 chakras. They are the pathways, 3 pathways. Generally, the breath and these nadis are interrelated. When you breathe through left nostril, your Ida is active. Your moon is active. When you breathe through right nostril, your Pingala is active. And when you breathe equally through both nostrils, the Susumna is active. That's why in yoga they do Nadi Shodhana. So this balances the Nadi. When you do this, breath equally flows through both nostrils, then Susumna becomes active. For spiritual growth, that is essential. Yeah.
I have a question about that. I've forgotten already what you said, the Ida and the Pingala were, but years ago I practiced a breathing technique where you alternated. I hated it. It really made my brain feel terrible. Was it because they were blocked? Or
might be blocked, and also might be you didn't do it properly.
I don't know. I was on a course and we did it all the time, so I could have been doing it wrong the whole time, but I thought I was doing it
No,
correctly.
the teacher might have taught wrongly. That's
Oh, okay, that's possible. For the Kundalini to flow, the Sushumna should
be active.
Should be open. And can one tell if the Sushumna is not open?
Easily.
Okay.
You can check your breath and you can find out. If you're breathing, equally through both nostrils, then your Susumna is active. If you're breathing more through left or right, that shows that your Susumna is not active. It's so simple.
Okay. Well, okay, that's an interesting. Okay. So when we did the breathing exercise earlier today, I can barely feel my in-breath when I was in the meditative state. I can feel it now, of course. But the out-breath
was very slow.
Was slow and strong.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah, generally what happens when you go into meditative states, your in-breath becomes very subtle.
Yeah, it was very faint.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any sound associated with it.
Sometimes you experience out-breath, sometimes you don't know.
Okay. So that's not an indication of blockage.
Yeah, when you go to deeper meditation, no breath.
Right, no breath. So if I don't feel the in-breath, it doesn't mean it's blocked. It just means, because obviously I got air in my lungs.
If you get blocked, how can you out-breath? Not possible.
I don't worry.
It cannot be one way. Block cannot be one way. It will be both ways. So.
Yeah.
Is it possible for you to give us a simple book where we can review some of these bodies and get a little bit better understanding? Because I'm struggling.
Okay.
And maybe you can tell Bonita later and she can send
email
it to us.
us.
You can read my Guru's book, Complete Illustrated Book of Yoga.
It's not too complex.
It's more detailed, not complex. It's very easy to understand. Complete Illustrated Book of Yoga by Swami Vishnu Devananda, who is founder of Swami Shivananda Yoga. He's my Guru. Complete Illustrated Book of Yoga by Swami Vishnu Devananda. Vishnu Devananda. Vivevananda. Suppose you don't get in the bookstore, you can visit
Amazon.
Shivananda.org. Shivananda.org.
Okay.
Then you can mail order. Suppose you don't get it. So this is detailed study about explanation about different bodies.
His website is Shivananda, all one word, .org. Okay?
Okay. So you understood what is the major chakra? 7 major chakras. Okay. But there are thousands of chakras. Under each major chakra, there is a set of minor chakras. Under each minor chakra, there is a set of mini chakras. Under each mini chakra, there is a set of mini chakras. Under each mini chakra, there is a set of super mini chakras. Under each super mini chakra, there is super duper mini chakra. So huge network of chakras. how So these are all minor chakras here. Sorry, mini chakras. These are all minor chakras. Solar plexus is a big minor chakra. It's almost a chakra, good power, major chakra, but it's minor. We'll discuss about it. So many chakras everywhere. In heart, there are 2 plus 5. I think three minor chakras in heart. Lungs, there are 5 minor chakras. So like this, different organs. Liver, there are 3. So there are different organs, different, several minor chakras or single minor chakras. Spleen, there is a chakra, minor chakra. Okay. So not only 7 chakras, these chakras are also important. Eyes, there are chakras. Then there are temples, there are chakras. Jaws, there are chakras. When somebody is having teeth-related issues, we heal here. Somebody's sinus problem, we heal here. There are chakras. Somebody's eye-related issues, we heal here. So besides 7 chakras, this is a more detailed science, but at this level, I think it's fine. We can heal 7 chakras. So let us come to 7 chakras. I think I explained it Monday, last Monday, but still I will, briefly, review it. Your root chakra. See, the 7 chakras, they control the entire human system. Your root chakra controls your musculoskeletal system, your muscles, your bones, your skin, your hair, your nail, all the beauty parlor activities. All these things are here. Muladhara chakra, and your blood, your bone marrow, blood pressure, cancer. By reading your Muladhara chakra, a person can know cancer is there or not in the system. See, the chakras always they spin clockwise and anti-clockwise. When they spin clockwise, they bring in cosmic energy and supply. When they spin anti-clockwise, they draw the negative energy and pass out. So there is a pattern of spin. When everything is normal, there is a speed at which the chakra is spinning. When they're blocked, the channels are blocked, energy channels are blocked. What happens? The spin gets affected, either becomes faster or slower. So based on that, the chakra becomes hyperactive and overactive. Based on that, you can come to know so many things. Generally, in a cancerous person, you'll find the Muladhara chakra is hyperactive and very powerfully hyperactive, not ordinarily hyperactive, too much hyperactive. From that, you can understand the person is having cancer or not. Yeah.
I heard somewhere that men and women have different directions to their chakras, like women's is clockwise and men's is counterclockwise. That's not true.
Kind of a thing left handed and right handed, isn't it? Some people.
I haven't seen such, when I looked at clairvoyantly, I didn't see anything like that. Chakras are similar.
Okay, so it's all clockwise.
Clockwise and anti-clockwise. When the chakras spin clockwise, they bring in cosmic energy, positive energy. They spin anti-clockwise, they take away suck the negativity and plus out.
And you can cause that, you can make that happen, transmute energy, right?
Yeah, of course, yes. That's what healing is all about. So, giving energy to the chakras and balancing them. So, when you balance a chakra, the related activities get balanced. Okay. So, that is about your root chakra. And your sacral chakra controls your reproductive organs, your bladder, your kidneys. And your navel chakra controls organs below diaphragm. Your stomach, your intestines, your liver, pancreas, gallbladder, spleen, duodenum, all these things are controlled by the chakra, navel chakra, manipura chakra. And this chakra controls your upper organs above diaphragm, your heart, your lungs, your respiratory system, your cardiovascular system, your circulatory system, controlled by this chakra. And this chakra controls your throat chakra, lymphatic system, and throat, voice box, windpipe, food pipe, partially lungs, partially mouth and sinus area. And your bro chakra, Agya chakra, it controls your nervous system, endocrine system, it controls your eyes, your ears, your nose, sinus, mouth, teeth, gums, all these things. Under this, these chakras are there, these minor chakras. And this chakra controls your brain and the entire body. Okay. Luckily, everything is being recorded. Even if you miss something, don't worry. She will hand over a video to you. So everything is there. So suppose you don't write something, it's nice to write. When you write something, you remember.
We found the illustrated book of yoga is like $14 or $15 on Amazon. So I'll put a link to the Amazon on the meetup page in messages for everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you. So now these chakras work on your endocrine system, endocrine glands. Your crown chakra controls your pineal glands, and this chakra controls your pituitary gland and hypothalamus. And this chakra controls your thyroid and parathyroid gland. Heart chakra controls your thymus gland. Navel chakra controls your pancreas gland. This chakra controls your reproductive gland. The root chakra controls your adrenal glands. Okay, adrenal glands, you know, above the kidneys, there is adrenaline. So without adrenaline, you cannot do much, right? And psychologically, they affect you. Your root chakra controls your survival instinct and motivation. Some people might have seen, you know, you tell them something, they, you know, before you finish your words, they would have finished the job. Hyperactive people. And some of them, you tell them 10 times, then they start waking up. Hypoactive. Okay? Because of the spin of the chakras. If the chakra spins slowly, they become hypo. The chakra spins faster, they become hyper. That's why you'll see, you know, children are hyper always, because that time growth is taking place. The chakra has to extra spin for growth purpose. Because of that, they become hyper. So it's very tough to see a hypo kid. Mostly children are hyper. If some child is hypo, some issue with the growth and other things. Okay. This chakra works on your sexual desires, sensual desires, and lower creative activities, physical creative activities. Like you make a cupboard like this, which is very plain, that is called physical creative activity. But you exquisitely carve it, make a beautiful piece, then that is higher creative activity. Okay. So simple activities controlled by this chakra. This chakra is also controlling the management skills. Okay. Some people have intuitions, but they don't know how to manage it because this chakra is weak. If this chakra is strong, then you can manage it well. Okay. And this chakra controls your pent-up emotions, suppressed emotions, and lower emotions. What do you mean by lower emotions? Anger, greed, hatred, jealousy, aggressiveness, competitiveness, etc.
That's the third chakra?
Yeah, the navel chakra. Actually, there is a chakra, solar plexus chakra controls the current emotions, lower emotions, but Manipura controls the pent-up emotions. So they work together. So pent-up emotion means suppressed emotions. Emotions which you cannot share. You hide it within yourself. So those are known as pent-up emotions. That manifests the diseases later. Like ladies get into issues and gents get into digestive issues. So all those things are because of suppression. Okay. And this chakra works with your higher emotions, your love, compassion, joy, peace, tranquility, serenity, etc. Kindness, loving kindness. This chakra. And this chakra works with your communication ability. And communication ability. Some people, they know quite a lot, but they don't know how to express. They feel good for nothing. People feel good for nothing. They're absolutely useless. But some people, they know very little, but they know how to express. So people think they're genius because of this chakra. Okay? This chakra also is related to your higher creative activities like singing, writing stories, dancing, painting, then discovering, inventing, all those things like that. And this chakra controls your willpower, center of willpower. This also controlling your instinct, intellect, and intuition, and extrasensory perception, ESP, like clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, telepathy, etc. If this chakra is overactive, then you start developing these things. And this chakra is controlling the spirituality of a person. If this chakra is weak, then you're less spiritual. If this chakra is stronger, you're very spiritual. So you can see if you work on the 7 chakras, then you can work on the entire human system. Okay. So you understood why it's so important to heal the 7 chakras. But when you do this 36-point healing, the 7 chakras are included. Okay. Suppose you have more time, then you can do that. Otherwise, you can do only 7 chakras. If you have less time, you can do 2 points, and if you have 2 less time, just 1 point. Okay. Now, what's the time now?
22.
3:40. Okay. You might run 15 minutes late. I hope you're okay with that.
You have a 4 o'clock.
4 or 4:30.
4. Do you want me to text her?
Yeah.
4:30.
Yeah.
Okay. With the bad energy, electricity.
Okay. So now we'll go for the other healing technique where you don't touch, and it also involves clearing the negativity. In touch healing, you don't clean. The Pranashakthi, purest unconditional love, it goes and just transmutes the negativity. Okay. But in this healing, generally, that is healing from heart. First type of healing, touch healing. And clearing, cleansing, that is more healing from brain. The people who are more intellectual, for them, I think this healing will be much easier. And the people who are more, they work from heart, I think touch healing is much better. So in this, we clean thoroughly the chakra, then we fill it with Pranashakthi. Okay. So how do you clean? The 3 methods. First method is, how do you clean generally a house? We sweep. And sometimes you vacuum clean. So we have also sweeping and vacuum cleaning. So how do you sweep? Suppose you want to heal this chakra, go here and scoop out the negativity, hold it. Now where to throw it? Pardon?
In the rubbish bin?
Yeah, it's in the trash can.
Trash bin there?
In the fire.
Some healing sciences, they use a salt water bowl. But I found it little not so good because somebody by mistake touches it, then the water falls on the food and it might cause problems. And we have seen that water, if you pour it on a plant, the plant dies. So best way is flush it in the toilet. That's the only solution. Even drain also sometimes risky.
So if you're doing a cleansing with somebody, I mean, you don't do this in the bathroom, though. What do you mean?
So I asked them. Always everyone is capable of giving love. That's the problem. So what we do is, we send it to cosmic fire. Okay? Visualize a tunnel which goes to cosmic fire and send it to cosmic fire. The job of cosmic fire is transmutation of this negative energy. It transmutes this negative energy into pure positive, recycles them. It recycles the negativity and sends back to the universe as positive energy. Okay. So you collect it, hold it, visualize a tunnel, and send it to cosmic fire. Got it?
Is there anything special about the tunnel, or
just visualize
gateway?
a tunnel? Just think of a tunnel which allows this negative energy to go to cosmic fire. A hotline connection to cosmic fire. So collect it and send it so that you don't contaminate the space. Otherwise, somebody walks in, they get affected by it. Okay.
What is the mechanism of transmitting negative to positive? What exactly happens?
Unconditional love. It's filled with unconditional love. The moment this negativity goes, it gets transmitted. So that's why in touch healing you don't need to feel, because purest unconditional love flows. Once it flows, it then and there it transmits. Okay. So cleaning, sweeping. So clean thoroughly. So any place, suppose knee had an issue, clean it and send it to cosmic. So keep doing till you feel emptiness here. Keep doing till you feel emptiness here.
Does it matter which hand you use?
No problem.
It's just kind of a metaphor.
Yeah. Once you grow, then you can use your mind to clean. That's a different thing. And so that will take some time. I don't want you to see. Sometimes I don't clean. I just create a suction tube, and it sucks the negativity automatically. But that takes some time, Not suddenly you should not get into those things. Do a little bit of systematic work. So it's called cleaning, sweeping. Anywhere you can do that. And other method is vacuum cleaning. Okay. So you keep your hand like this, like a tiger's claw. Go to the chakra and keep it little away and keep chanting Pranashakthi, and you will feel something is being sucked into your palm. And once you feel your palm is filled, close your fingers like this, hold it, visualize a cosmic, this tube which leads to cosmic fire, and send it. Then again come back, and again suck it, again send it. So keep doing it till you feel nothing is coming into your palm. Right. So this is called vacuum cleaning. So you can do any chakra, any part of the body. Suppose you have pain somewhere, you can either sweep or vacuum clean. Generally, with cleaning, the pain vanishes.
And they work the same?
They work the same, but vacuum cleaning is meant for much more deeper cleaning, finer cleaning, like vacuum. Sweeping, whatever you cannot take away, with vacuum you can do that. He knows better because he's into.
Once you're done sweeping, then you're back.
But this is cosmic fire also.
Yeah, everything. Always you send it to cosmic fire. So this is how you clean any chakra or any part or anything in your body. So when you clean a chakra, you not only take out the physical debris, you also take out the emotional and intellectual debris. Sometimes both the techniques won't work. If the negativity is too stubborn, then we use a technique called zigzag cleaning. Okay, zigzag. G-I-G-G-I-G-G-A-G. Zigzag. It's like this.
Yeah, it's under rapid clearing.
Yeah, rapid. So go to the chakra, catch hold of the negativity, and send it to the cosmic fire below, down. Okay. Visualize the tunnel. Through tunnel, send it to cosmic fire.
You have to do this relaxed cobra pose.
Pardon?
What's the relaxed cobra pose?
Like a cobra, that's what it means.
Oh, the motion.
It's like this. It's generally for the stubborn negativity. It's set.
Shake it loose.
Is it okay?
She's already on her way here, so I told her we'll just give her a chair. She can join in the last bit of class.
So we discussed about 3 types of cleaning. One is sweeping. With hand you sweep and send it to cosmic fire. Visualize a tunnel and send it to cosmic fire. And other technique is vacuum cleaning. Keep your hand like this and keep chanting Pranashakthi and suck the negativity. Once your hands are full, send it to cosmic fire. And then the zigzag cleaning for stubborn negativities. Okay. And here the cosmic fire is down. Of course, here also you can send it to cosmic fire down, but this is easy generally. You can send it up. Okay. So 3 types of cleaning. Then after cleaning the chakra, you need to fill it with positive Pranashakti.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you do that? This is a technique called blessing or projecting. Okay. Keep your palms like this and send Pranashakti. Now suppose you are doing on yourself, you can direct like this to your chakra, this chakra, this chakra, this chakra, any place. Keep there and keep chanting Pranashakti and allow Pranashakti to flow from your palms. After some time, you can keep your palms here and direct Pranashakti any chakra to any chakra. After some practice, initially you better to go close and send, but after some time you can keep your palms here and direct to any chakra, any part of your body. Just think that Pranashakti is going there. Okay. So this for self. Others, you just go. You can send energy like this. So whichever area, whichever part, whichever organ, you can just keep chanting Pranashakti. You feel it's flowing from your palms. Okay. This is one method. Other method is receiving and pouring. How do you do that? Keep your palm like this and say, please give me Pranashakti. And keep chanting Pranashakti. You will feel something has come to your palm. Once you feel your palm is filled, bring it and pour it in the chakra, whichever chakra you want. This is generally liquid energy, so don't bring like this. Don't do like this. Liquid energy, the way you carry water or something. Bring it and pour it. Bring it, pour it like this. Okay.
What do we call that one?
Receiving and pouring.
Receiving and pouring.
Yeah. Coming and energizing method. Now, after some practice, you can use both hands. You can say, please give me Pranashakti. You can get more.
Use it for yourself and
you can self and others, yeah. And distance. All three. And after some practice, you can receive Pranashakti and keep pouring.
Meg likes that.
Yeah, it's like water. Actually, the sensing, you can feel it. Somebody can, you want to speak, you can show your palm. You feel something is coming.
When you fill your palm like that, is that a good time to color that energy as well? Like we were talking about the
color happens automatically.
It automatically happens.
Whatever color is needed, the color comes to that.
So you don't have to.
Pranashakti is such a beautiful system. You don't need to use your intellect unnecessarily. You surrender your intellect. You surrender your intellect to the supreme intellect, the master's intellect.
Thank you.
Borrowing from the divine.
Can you feel it? If you keep a, that plastic glass, for water, just hold it. You can feel it. Just try with a plastic glass, plastic container. So you literally feel something is coming in. So just put some Pranashakti into it, or somebody else should pour into it.
sent me a message that her dad is in the hospital.
Yes, of course. Let us send, all of us will send to him. What is his name? Dad's name. Okay, what is your friend's name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay. So his friend Jennifer's father is in hospital. He needs some energy support. Yeah.
His name is Ali, his mother.
Okay. So first let us send to him. Then after that we'll send to him. Okay. So let us all of us now see, because you are inside in the sanctum sanctorum. So you are well connected with Pranashakti. Invocation and all not required right now. It's automatic. But when you really do it, you will invoke and do it. Okay. So just think of Jennifer's father first and send Pranashakti. keep chanting Pranashakti with a lot of love, respect, and devotion. Yes, thank Good. Thank you. So now your friend's mother, Ali's mother.
Yes.
So let us send some energy to Ali's mother. That's it. Okay. Okay. Let us send to Nancy first. What is your person's name?
My son's name is Lawrence.
Lawrence? Okay, son. So what you can do is you can form WhatsApp group of Pranashakthi healers, and where people can help each other. If any issue is there, you can help each other.
Is it possible for us to form an energetic group and then each of us use the power of that group to send to whoever each of us have in mind?
Yeah, can be done. And you can do something called Pranashakthi celebration, maybe monthly once or twice, where people can come and create a temple of healing. So where it's like steps. Somebody is a patient comes in, 5, 6 or 10 of you are there. One person works on this chakra, other person on the other chakras, like this. The person goes, and one by one things gets cleansed, and finally it's like converter. What do you call that? Yeah. So it's like that the person moves and the healing takes place, and finally the person gets out. So next person comes in. So like this. So we call it Pranashakthi celebration. Okay, so that is possible.
We were just talking about that during lunch, that we do a once a month Reiki share here, but it's all different kinds of energy.
Yeah.
But we like to do a separate one for
Correct.
Pranashakthi practice.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Celebration.
So now coming back to our practice, see, invocation is same, activation of the psychic system is same, palm chakras, finger chakras is same, thanksgiving is same. Only touch healing or cleaning and filling it with Pranashakti. So that is only varying.
And when is there a difference of when you use touch healing versus?
There is no difference. Intuitively, whatever you feel.
Okay, what you
when
feel.
you feel like to touch, you touch. Whenever you feel like to do, not just clean and fill, you can do that.
Okay.
And sometimes you can combine if you feel like.
If you feel like it. Okay.
So techniques are given to you, and there's 3 types of cleansing, 3 types of giving energy. Again, intuitive. When to clean, what type of cleaning. So all intuitive. Whatever you feel, you can do it. If you want, you can do 2, 3 things. Like you first sweep, then you can vacuum clean. So that's also possible. Or you can do all 3 if need comes. You feel like to. So you'll be guided.
Okay.
Regarding this.
Do you do that for distance healing? Like, are you guided to do that? Okay.
Distance healing. I mean, same. Whatever directly you're doing, distance healing, there is no difference. Same thing. Only thing that the person is not here and a person is here. That's all. So please follow this. So the protocol is same, only either touch or non-touch. So you can use this method or that method. And between invocation and thanksgiving, you are constantly, continuously, internally chanting Pranashakthi. That will not only protect you from any kind of psychic invasion. Sometimes, some healers get into issues like, somebody's negativity seeps into the person's system. So that can be completely avoided if you keep chanting Pranashakti. It works like a shield.
It also keeps your ego.
Yeah, and also keeps your ego away and also makes you more spiritual, more connected, and more blissful. Okay. So today what you learned is basically working on body, mind, intellect, and emotions, individuals. But tomorrows are much more powerful. You are learning how the other things affect you. Like, the psychic attacks, how the psychic attacks affect you and how you can prevent it, how you can heal it, how to work on the karmas, karmic healing, how to work on the land, how to work on the space, how to work on the planetary issues, how to work on the divine imbalances, how to work on the ancestors. So those things you learn tomorrow, and tomorrow's initiation, you will get a very powerful initiation of being connected with divine nectar and how to allow it to flow into you. Okay. So they are complementary to each other. Today's and tomorrow's are complementary to each other because you cannot complete a healing without just healing the body, mind, intellect, and emotions, because the sufferings are coming because of other issues also. So it will be a combined thing. So today and tomorrow is a combined thing, but it will be wonderful if all of you are coming back. Okay. So any other question you can ask me? Yeah.
For the various types of healing on the body, if you think that the person, you don't know for certain, and you're not a good intuitive, that's me, I'm not good at intuition this way, but you think that the person's problems are not arising purely from mind, body, and spirit, but they are coming from ancestral or something, it is okay to go ahead and do mind, body,
See, mind, body, if you heal, definitely some sort of benefit will be there to that person. No doubt about that.
even though the ancestral
Only thing that will take
problem,
longer time. Yeah, it will take longer time because chakras are somehow connected with all the things.
with all the other things. Okay.
Yeah. Chakras are connected with planets, chakras are connected with plants, chakras are connected with everything. So there's a mechanism going on, but only thing that will take longer time. But once you use those special techniques, you can do faster. So the suffering will go away much faster.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Otherwise,
And you don't have to know the specifics, or maybe you'll tell us tomorrow. But you don't have to know. It was Great Grandpa Jones in 1774 who shot an Indian out on the. No,
You don't even want to know.
I didn't think I did, but I just want to make sure I don't have to be that specific.
see, if you know it is wonderful, but if you don't know, it's fine.
Okay, fine.
If you attend our psychic story class, you can learn that.
Okay, I'm not sure I want to learn.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Dave?
How many levels do you have right now?
We have 4 levels and of course 2 masterships. One mastership is for level 1 and level 2, which you can opt for after completing tomorrow's workshop. You can become a teacher of Pranashakti. We'll have a separate program for that, maybe after a month, not immediately. If it is people are ready, then I can fly from California, wherever I am. We can do a 2 days workshop on mastership. If some of you are interested in becoming teachers. So that is after level, you will be eligible to teach level 1 and 2. But we have Pranashakti level 3 and 4, which are much more advanced and much more powerful, where the healings happen much faster, much quicker, and a lot of technologies. So for that another mastership is there. 4 levels and
Do
2
you offer
masterships.
any like certificates? Because at my center, I want people
We'll provide you
certified.
certificates. I'm working on that. Maybe I'll work with Bonita and we'll design something. And very soon you will get certificates. So that you can show people, yes, I'm trying.
Yes.
We can do that. So, and of course we have a Pranashakti crystal healing, 26th coming Sunday.
That's not
Next Sunday.
There's a flyer on the
Yeah,
back
there's a
of.
flyer, I think. Yeah. People who are fascinated by crystals and And of course, crystals are like robots. So when you feel bored with doing healing yourself, you can engage crystals. And sometimes, you cannot heal 24/7 to someone. Some patients need 24/7 care. Like somebody in a coma or very serious case. So here, every half an hour, 2 hours, they leak energy. So their crystals they will be wonderful tools. So to be a complete healer, it's nice to have crystal abilities also. So that is on 26th. So you can let her know. And tomorrow, of course, we'll meet. So we'll do a prayer and conclude. Simple prayer. So probably I will send you the meaning of the prayer soon. I need a little time to work on that.
Make sure we have your legible email. Some of the people who were at Rays of Healing with us on Monday, I got bounced back on emails because I could not read it.
So please provide your right, mobile numbers and correct email IDs, so that for future things we'll be in touch with you. So keep your body straight, neck straight, close your eyes, still your body, still your mind. Bring your mind now and here. Focus your mind at the point between your two eyebrows, the one pointed. Be connected with the divinity, supreme divine being, the mother path of the universe. All the holy gurus, holy siddhas, holy angels, all the higher divine beings. Completely surrender to them. And thank them for all the blessings and lessons you received today. Sarveshang swastirvavatu, Sarveshang shantirvavatu, Sarveshang purnam bhavatu, Sarveshang mangalam bhavatu, Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, Sarve santu niramayah, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu, Ma kaschid dukhabhag bhavet, Asato ma satgamaya, Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shantehe Shantehe Shantehe. And one more announcement is, suppose you feel, some of your friends missed out today, and they would like to learn this. Tomorrow, 8 to 10, I'm doing a quick workshop of level 1, because a couple of people, they couldn't come on, today, but they want to join. So 8 to 10, I have a quick workshop, and followed, they can join the second level. So
second level's 10 to 3.
Pardon?
Second level's 10 to 3.
10 to 3 or 10 to 4?
10 to 3 or 4. We left a 1 hour variance there depending on.
Based on question answer.
Yeah.
If you ask me more questions, then it might go up to 4. Otherwise, it's supposed to end at 3. So,
What would the cost be for doing
I think 350. 350, right?
Well, if people come early tomorrow, though, it won't be 350.
No, it will not be a little bit. The whole thing will cover.
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep it 300. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So an extra 100 if they come tomorrow.
Yeah, when you send us the bill,
Yeah, if you come tomorrow, it's just 150. But if they come
That's
tomorrow
what I'm telling you.
morning, everybody's within 2 hours, they'll get an extra 100.
Are you having a fire ceremony tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Okay. So we'll
Tomorrow
have
6:30 in McLean, we have a fire ceremony, and we should be focused on removing the darker things like the psychic attacks and black magic type of things. So the people who want to be benefited, they can come, and it doesn't cost money unless you want to donate something. Please don't donate.
Yeah, I'll make sure we have it written down.
Yeah, I just have a quick question. I have a very strong headache right now, and I'm not prone to that. So do you have any comments that anybody else might enjoy?
Maybe sometimes what happens, the energy, too much of energy, the system finds little difficult in handling. So the headache comes. You have a headache now?
It's better.
Better now. Okay.
Drink water.
Yeah, drink little water. Drinking water will help you to. So that's okay.
We promise
It's quite common. In some classes it happens, but that's because of over energy. So if you're not used to sit in an energetic field for longer period, sometimes it happens. So hope you're feeling better now. You're feeling better now. Good. Zigzag cleaning is very quick, but such type of things, just zigzag cleaning.